Hi, everybody. I am so glad you're here in this course. Steve Eldridge here, and I have my lovely assistant, Danielle Wilcox. We just thought we'd introduce ourselves at the beginning of this course. I am going to be your instructor. For the last 20 years, I've been hiring and training new customer-facing engineers and leaders worldwide. For the last 12 years, I've been at a company called, you might have heard, called Adobe. I was the Director of Operations and Security for Adobe Managed Services, and I hired a new engineer or a new leader in our organization on average of once a week for about 5 years through a period of huge growth. So I've interviewed thousands of candidates, probably hundreds of candidates, reviewed thousands of resumes, and I got to the point where I could discern in the first 90 seconds whether this candidate was going to be a splat or if they were going to move on to the next round of interviews. And I personally want you to be among the group that moves on to the next round of interviews. I don't want to see you in the splat. I want to see you be successful in your job search. So I'm passionate about helping people present themselves in a way that gets them an offer, whether it's the next stage interview or an actual offer to join the company. So Danielle, introduce yourself a little bit to the audience.
Okay, thanks, Steve. So my name is Danielle Wilcox. If you're taking this course, I am going to be the person you'll probably relate to, as I'm most likely walking in your shoes. I'm currently just about to finish my bachelor's degree, and so I'm coming up on my graduation here pretty soon, and I've got a resume and it's not great, and I have a bit of a disconnect from some previous jobs I've had and a change in focus to what my degree is in. So I'm looking for some help on how to make my resume great and kind of connect everything and bring it together. So I'm looking forward to being your relative, the person that you can relate to, and working with Steve as we work on making your resume great.
Awesome. Thank you, Danielle. So Danielle and I teamed up because I have done interviews like this at job fairs. I was an undergraduate advisory board member for a large university in the West, in Hawaii as well, and up in Idaho, and in other states and organizations. And I used to do mock interviews and resume reviews. And I got the idea of doing this online because it was so helpful. I got so many notes of appreciation. I actually watch people get jobs, and for instance, a quick story: a young lady from where was she? Mongolia. She came. I was in visiting a town that I don't live in. I was back there visiting, and I was buying sushi with some friends of ours. And I looked up, placed my order, and there she was. She was looking at me, and I was looking at her, and had been 2 or 3 years, and I was like, I think I know this person. And then she's just looked at my guest, and she says, I just want you to know this guy knows stuff. He helped me get a job. He taught me how to present myself. I'm now married. I have a child, and I'm working towards my new master's degree. And I was just like, wow, what just happened? And so I want that same experience for you. I want you to be able to get the job that you want, move your life in a direction that you want to go, be able to tell your story so well that people want to buy into your story. So that's what's ahead for you in this course. Let's go.